Do you know that you have an aura? That there are cameras that can capture this aura? And that there are people who can even see your aura with their naked eyes? I'd heard about this and I was fascinated. But it's not part of the Indian tradition. And so I despaired of finding somebody who could show me a picture of my aura. But my intrepid production team found me the Mind Spa in the heart of South Bombay. It's run by Dr. Leo, who combines aura reading with an Indian understanding of our chakras. Tell me about yourself. How did you get into all of this?
At the age of 9, I decided to do a course in Reiki. I was just drawn to it. And then I did level 2 and I started healing. I found a new tool within me that I could harness out to reach out to other people.
Okay.
And I worked with a lot of different people, from cancer patients, AIDS patients, paralytic patients.
And did what you did make a difference to them?
It did make a difference, not in terms of life and death,
yeah,
but it made a difference in terms of giving them the best fight till the end.
But tell me what we're going to do today.
One thing is, this is a biofeedback device.
Okay, what's biofeedback?
We all have energy within us.
Okay.
Okay, called our aura.
All right.
Aura is the energy field around us, and it's within us also, in terms of the chakras. The aura is very fluid.
Okay.
Like as water is more fluid than this table.
Right.
So because of the fluidity of the aura, we are able to connect with people. So though we aren't touching each other, our aura is still interacting with each other.
All right.
And there is a transference of thoughts, feelings, emotions gets transferred.
You know, there's now a scientific theory to back that.
Yes.
It's the theory of the cloud,
sure,
which says that when you sometimes feel that people are staring at
sure,
you and there's no way you can sense it, and you turn around and of course they're staring at you,
sure,
how is it that happens? And science has no answer. So new theory suggests that it's the cloud,
sure,
which is not dissimilar to this whole business of auras.
Exactly, because each chakra, if I come back to the chakras, vibrate at a particular frequency. So that's the color of the chakra.
So you can tell therefore from the color if there's something wrong
with the chakra.
Which is why the visual experience of the aura.
Sure.
So now, you're like a gifted person. Should we do this? I'm getting a little worried about this.
Right.
And so we set out to find my cloud or my aura. And in a nod to the Indian tradition, we looked at my chakras. Okay, so this is me.
This is you.
In terms of the chakras.
Yeah, this is a spiritual photograph in time.
So this is my aura at this point in time.
Yes. Your aura is indigo in color.
Okay.
So it shows that you're deep inner feeling, inner knowledge, intuitive and sensitive as a person.
Okay.
These are the chakras. Each chakra corresponds to a gland representing on the physical, mental and emotional level.
Okay.
So if there is a problem with the chakra, automatically it will reflect in these different areas.
So now the light at the top, what you're showing, what is this?
This is your crown chakra.
This is my crown chakra.
Yes. It's called Sahasra in Indian terms, and it shows that it's very well defined.
Okay.
So it shows that you come with a lot of good karma. One thing is what really comes up very clearly is your heart. You're a very loving, compassionate person.
Okay.
You're a very emotional person.
Yeah.
Though you don't show it, you try to hide that thing that shows in the forehead center. And as we come down to your navel chakra, it shows there's a slight clog in the energy in your navel chakra. And your navel chakra has got to do, when you were in your mother's womb, you were connected with an umbilical cord.
Right.
At the time of birth, this umbilical cord was cut.
Yeah.
But there still is a psychic umbilical cord between you and the universe. And as we go through life and the experiences we have in life, what happens is we tend to store these experiences, and this, if it's positive, it opens up more. If it's negative, it tends to block it a little.
So mine is blocked.
Slightly.
So far you're bang on, huh? I have to tell you that.
And then as we go a little lower, it's got to do with your Swadhisthana chakra, it's got to do with your identity, and it shows that you're a very passionate, a very motivated person, and you're very clear about your identity.
Okay.
So there are certain things that you know that this is what I need to do, this is what I don't need to do, certain things are planned out. And one thing is, there is always stress in terms of relationships. Do you experience stress in terms of relationships?
Oh yeah, everybody causes endless grief and stress to me.
So probably if we just go down to that second chakra, and there is a healing that needs to be done, probably that comes out from your childhood, something that sort of limited your true potential.
So I can blame my mother and I can blame everybody I'm in a relationship with. Yeah. I'll just line them up and you can sort them all out for me. Yeah.
I think so. It's more about being responsible.
Yeah.
And we have tremendous power, you know. And if we
within us as human
within
beings.
us as human beings, and we have the power to change our past.
How?
In terms of our unconscious mind perceives things in a particular way.
Right.
Now, if through therapy, like say you say, Leo, you know, I am aware that these issues are there and I want to be a different person.
And you can do that through therapy?
Yes, you can do that through therapy.
And so you can actually go into my mind and make me less stupid or whatever. It's possible.
If you say so. Yeah, it's possible.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Leo.
Thank you.
I have to say that I was slightly skeptical when we fixed this, but you've been bang on.
Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure.
Sure.
Thank you.
So what had I learned? Well, I'd certainly enjoyed myself in Bekal. It really is quite beautiful. But I'm not sure I gained very much. It had been fun being hypnotized by Smita, but it didn't really change anything in the long term. I don't feel much healthier. To be fair to Smita, she had said that she would need several sessions for the idea to really take hold in my subconscious. And as for Dr. Leo and my aura, I don't know. Either you believe or you don't. But here's what I've concluded. You don't have to be a believer, but you don't have to be a skeptic either. It's much better to just be curious. And finally, that's what I am, a seeker.